So I confirm that we had a meeting today as a committee, and what we resolved on was on the draft terms of reference, which I've given the members, and the committee agrees that until the 10th of July to give written comments in that regard. We also agreed in terms of the appointment of the evidence leaders that will be also the parties will nominate. So the process has started now. The parties will nominate their preferred evidence leaders that will then submit to the committee secretary by the 10th of July. And then from there on, the criteria that we agreed on as a committee, including the conflict of interest, so that we don't have an evidence leader that has acted on this matter one way or the other. So the political parties will make the nomination, but the team behind from the Constitutional Legal Services Office will then go through the criteria to ensure that there's a short list that will come to the committee, and it will be the committee that will make a recommendation for the appointment to the Secretary of Parliament. Insofar as the deadlines, we focus on the things that we can control. And I have said that we are going to continue our work until such time that the court of law decides otherwise. So we are proceeding. I'm not concerned that there are other processes that are on the go. As a committee and myself as a second respondent, I've put an opposition insofar as the application of the president, but we are focused on the work. We are doing the work that we've been elected to undertake, and we're going to do so until such time that the court of law tells us otherwise.
All things being equal and not being stopped by a court of law, do you have some rough timetable in your mind as to when we would actually see hearings actually begin?
So that process will await the appointment of the evidence leaders, because the evidence leader has to go through the panel report, the evidence that was presented to the panel report, also go through the motion and be able to start drafting the list of witnesses. So we are not there yet in terms of the timelines, and I've said that we'll have the timelines once we have the evidence leader, because part of the thing that was raised, it's also the preparedness, how long it will take the evidence leader to actually prepare to get to a point where we can have list of witnesses. But one of the things that was also agreed by the committee was that we need to have other investigators that are going to work with the committee to ensure that we execute this responsibility as speedily as possible.
Maybe say it's going to be important that we get a reaction on this one, as a party that has been cited as the second respondent in the matter in the Western Cape High Court. The ANC this morning has decided to withdraw from this matter. Any reaction from you as a respondent on this matter that the ANC has decided to withdraw?
As a chairperson of the committee, I filed my affidavit in opposition to the interdict by the president, and my legal team will be at the Western Cape High Court on the 15th and 16th of July.
Chairperson, there was also concerns raised regarding the use of senior counsel or legal counsel in this matter that was previously involved in litigation in a matter of, particularly linked to this one. You as a chairperson do not find that that is concerning?
So we have dealt with the issue of conflict of interest to say that we will not want an evidence leader that has dealt with this matter in any way, shape or form, whether direct in terms of the court processes, but also if someone has assisted either the other institutions of the state that have worked on this matter, whether it's the public protector, is the Reserve Bank, SARS, and any other state institution. We want the evidence leader that's as independent as possible.
But in this particular instance, it was Advocate Breitenbach that was cited as having assisted in drafting the terms of reference, but was also involved in litigation involving this particular matter.
So that it's a process that I've indicated that it was run by the Rules Committee, and we deal with the report that was given to us by the Rules Committee. So I find no conflict in that regard.
Are you concerned at all, some views expressed in this committee, that the impeachment committee doesn't have the legal standing to be able to defend or oppose this matter in court, and therefore why they feel that the Speaker should have done so on behalf of Parliament?
We received a legal opinion that said we can oppose the matter, and we have opposed the matter.